All right, the next tool and technique is histogram. Guys, we had check sheets in the previous mini lesson. What was checklist? I mean, it's a form that we record process issues and the frequency, okay, how many times each issue occurred, okay? Now, we can convert those flat table or sheet or form into beautiful bar chart. So histogram is a bar chart showing how often each process issue occurs, okay? How it helps us? It helps us identify the most common issue. And then once we discover the most common process issue, we will resolve that issue and we will improve our process. Let's elaborate with an example. Let's say we check our check sheets for concrete curing process, okay? We check our check sheets for that and we notice there are, for example, a couple problems with their frequency. For example, we have missing curing logs. This is one of the problem. The frequency is 12. Then we have, let's say, incomplete checklist. This is another problem. And then we have, let's say, uncalibrated tools. This is another problem. And we have the frequency. So in horizontal arrow, okay, we're going to have the problems, and in vertical one, we're going to have the frequency, okay? The height of the bar for each problem shows how frequent that problem or that cause occurred. Now, by looking at this beautiful bar chart, histogram, you notice that the first problem, which is missing, what is it, curing log, is the most common issue. It happened a lot while doing the process of concrete curing, okay? Now, we focus on this problem and we take some corrective actions to improve the process. When we resolve that issue, it means you're helping the team to perform the job, to perform that concrete pouring job better, okay? You're resolving the main problem. The way that your team is doing the job improves. This is how histogram helps us. So it basically converts a flat, boring table into beautiful bar chart, and you can easily notice the most important problem. Awesome. Now, do we deserve a mini question? Yes or no? Please say yes. Let's get the one done, guys. Let's get this mini question done. You are a project manager nearing the end of a project. During quality control, your team compiles defect data from multiple deliverables. You notice that some defect types occur for more often than others, but the raw data table doesn't clearly show the most frequent causes. You want to present the data visually to identify which defect categories occur most often so the team can focus improvement efforts where they will have the greatest impact. Which tool should you use? A, control chart, B, flowchart, C, scatter diagram, and D, histogram. I think it's an easy question. It shows the application of correct option, histogram, guys. Histogram shows us the frequency of the problem, how frequent the process issue happens, and we focus on the most frequent one, okay? The most common one. Why other options are incorrect? Control chart, guys. Control chart monitors process stability over time, okay? Not defect frequency distribution. No, you're going to see control chart in future process, but it shows how stable the process is, like in the limits. So it has nothing to do with defect. Flowchart shows the flow of the work, the flow of the process, and then we spot, for example, the testing and inspection dates and points. Has nothing to do with defects. Option C, scatter diagram, guys. Scatter diagram shows the relationship between two variables, but the question asking for a tool to identify which defect categories occur the most, asking for histogram, okay? Asking for frequency, that bar chart height. So a histogram displays data in bar form showing frequency of occurrence by category. It makes it easy to see which defect type happens most often, helping prioritize corrective actions. Good but easy question. Now let's continue tools and technique with some more interesting ones. Let's get it done, guys.